Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think going out to the middle of the ocean for fishing was a really good idea.
Yeah, could we not have just gone fishing at the dock near our house?
No, you guys don't understand. The dock near our house has like no good fish. Well, how are we gonna find a shark at the dock near our house?
Well, how are we gonna find a fish here? So far, everything that I've gotten has just been random junk. I got leather boots, arrow, glass bottle. This is no place to go fishing.
Trust me, this is where all of the fish are.
I just got a lily pad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think we should head home.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm getting something. There's something on my line.
Oh, is it a fish or is it most likely just a piece of junk?
No, wait. I see something down here. There's something down here.
What in the world is that thing?
Is that a sea monster?
Yo, Baby Dash, I think you should give up the fishing. Just drop the fishing rod. Guys, how are we gonna get out of here? We only have a raft. We don't even have a motor on this thing.
guys, we're not leaving. It is awesome. I want to take this thing home. Okay, never mind. We can go home now.
Yo, wait, it's trying to eat our raft. We can only go down into the water. Everyone, this way.
Where am I gonna go?
Just come down over here underneath the water. At least we're gonna be a little bit safer down here, away from that thing. What in the world was that thing?
I don't know, but I kind of want to go back and catch it now.
Guys, I don't think that was a regular fish. That was not even a regular shark or whale. That was like a whole sea monster.
Now I really want to go back and catch it.
Well, guys, I don't know if you've heard, but recently there's been like reports of missing bodies nearby this part of the ocean.
What? How do you know that?
I'm a robot. I have infinite memory. I remember reading about it in the newspaper 2 weeks ago. Apparently there's been reports of missing bodies here of people who've gone fishing.
And you didn't tell us this before we left?
Well, I didn't know we were gonna go out here. I just realized where we are with my GPS tracker.
Well, it probably wasn't the sea monster that did it. Sea monsters are usually like super friendly. So is every single creature in the ocean. As long as it's not like a dog, then animals can be pretty friendly, you know?
Yeah, I don't know about that. We're gonna need to get home as soon as possible.
We can stay here if we need to as well. I got some food. I caught this.
What in the world? Is that a jelly bean?
I think it's like a type of fish.
Yo, this is a liver. Get this thing out of here.
Oh no, it must have belonged to one of those people who went fishing here.
Oh yeah, wait, there's a name on it. Fisherman Joe 42's liver. I don't want this thing. It is a human liver. Get this thing out of here. Put it back in your hole.
Okay, so we're currently stranded in the middle of the ocean with a giant human-eating sea monster above us. Good thing we survived. Oh my goodness, guys, it's out there.
I think it's looking for us.
We should probably cover up this glass hole. Why did you have glass with you?
It was just something that I had nearby.
Well, guess we're gonna be stuck down here for a while. What do you guys want to play? You want to play that game where we talk about bottles of milk on your wall?
No, that's a terrible game. Yo, I'm digging down. I don't know about you guys, but if we're gonna be stuck down here for a while, then we should probably have a little shelter because it's gonna get cold down here at night, and we don't know when that thing is leaving.
You're right.
This is not a good situation we've put ourselves in. Why did we bring ourselves a raft with only paddles? I did not know we were gonna go this far out into the water.
Well, I told you I wanted to go really far out because that's where all of the good sharks are.
Dude, you are not catching a shark.
Well, one of my friends did it before, and I wanted to do it next.
Which one of your friends are you talking about?
It was just one guy who I go fishing with sometime. His name was like Fisherman Joe. Wait, it was his liver that we found. No! It's Sea Monster ate Fisherman Joe!
Okay, so that thing is really dangerous. Noted.
Okay, I think we're probably deep enough now where we can start building a little shelter. Here, good thing I've got this magic wand with me. Let's go ahead and clear out a little bit of space here so that we have, a little bit more room to work with. And we need to try to build a safe shelter from that monster up there.
There's no way that he's gonna be able to come all the way down here, right?
I don't know, and we have to be careful. And maybe we can even figure out a way to take that thing out. That's the ultimate goal of this thing. Anyways, I guess while you guys build the shelter, how about I go and figure out a way to get rid of that thing? I actually kind of have an idea in mind.
Wait, what? You want to go up there and take that monster out?
Trust me, Ian, I've got a really good idea. So there's this thing that I've really been wanting to play around with for a while, but I haven't had a good excuse to do it until now.
And what's that?
For the longest time now, I've really wanted to play around with torpedo missiles. So I was thinking maybe I could build like a submarine vehicle down over here with torpedoes inside of it.
Oh, that's a creative solution to get out of this situation.
Yep, and we're gonna torpedo that thing. That thing is gonna get absolutely destroyed. Anyways, let me go ahead and make a little room for myself first. This is just gonna be a room where I can actually build the submarine with all the torpedoes and stuff. And I'm gonna need to make it kind of big so I have a lot of room.
All right, well, I just made some stairs to get up from your room down to the shelter in case we need to stay down here for, a while.
Don't worry, guys. We're getting out of this place as quick as we got in. Let me just make a really big room because I just realized the submarine is kind of like a big vehicle. Let me go ahead and stack down one more time here. And all right, I think I have enough room. Next up, let me go ahead and just set the walls of this room all into purple concrete. This is just so I have a nice little place to set up the submarine in. / walls, purple concrete. There we go. And then finally, let me get the roof down. / set purple concrete. And all right, nice. Now I've got a big empty room where I can pretty much do whatever I want in. Now for the submarine, I'm thinking we build it out of, what about some blue concrete? I want this thing to blend into the water so that sea monster has no idea what's coming for it. Actually, wait, if we want to make it blend in with the water and if we want to make it look cool, we should make it out of green blocks.
Green is literally not the color of the water.
Yes, but you have to think, Baby Dash, there's going to be a lot of seaweed and kelp in the water. And also, like, every cool fighter plane or every tank, yeah, literally every cool, like, fighter vehicle is green. So I think it would only make sense if this is green as well. Anyways, I think this is long enough. This isn't going to be like a crazy huge submarine. If I build it too big, then it's going to take like 8 years to move it around. I want this thing to be quick, nimble, light, and deadly. So let's go ahead and just build a nice little capsule. That's the first goal. Just a simple room where we can store all of our equipment and torpedo machinery in. I'm thinking that this could be the front over here. And for the front, we can just make it out of, ooh, what about some reinforced green glass? Oh, that looks good. Since it's reinforced, the sea monster shouldn't be able to get through this at all. Next up, we're going to need to have a door. And I guess for the door, we can have it. Yeah, we should probably have it on the, like, the ceiling over here. That's usually where submarines have their doors. Let me go ahead and just grab myself a ladder. I guess we can just use this one. And then we're also going to need a trap door, something really strong that the water pressures and the sea monster won't be able to break through. Ooh, what about some green aluminum plating? Wait, that seems pretty good. It's made out of aluminum, so it's going to be light, and it's going to be a lot better than a wooden trapdoor because aluminum is metal, and metal better than wood. Anyways, now that we've got this done, I think the next thing that we need to add are the torpedoes. So let's see what we're working with here. Do we have any like pre-made torpedoes that we can work with? Looks like we have torpedo thruster, torpedo core, and torpedo warhead. The warhead is like the explosive part. That's like where like the explosives are held. Wait, how do I craft this stuff together though? That's my question right now. We've got each one of the pieces for a torpedo, but we don't have like, you know, a single torpedo. I want just like one fully assembled torpedo if I can get one. Is there like a workbench or something that we need to craft it together with? What have we got around here? Maybe I just have to use like a basic crafting table. Let's put the core in the middle, the thruster at the bottom, and then the warhead at the top. And okay, as expected, that does nothing. Actually, what am I saying as expected? I had no idea what that's gonna do. We're gonna need to figure out another way. Is there any like completed torpedoes over here? Oh, wait, hold on. We've got some missiles. I don't know if these are gonna work underwater though. Seeker spear missile? Wait, spears are something that's used underwater? I'm just gonna hope that this works. All right, now that we've got the missile selected, the next thing we need to choose is a way to shoot the missile. So let's go over here to our arsenal. And what type of weapon do we want? I guess we're gonna need like some sort of cannon that can shoot missiles. What is this one? Artillery cannon breach? I don't know what that is. Fire, spear, rocket pod. Wait, the spear and our ammunition also says spear? Okay, I think we're gonna need one of these. Yeah, we need a pod. That sounds pretty cool. Weapon aimer? I don't even know how all of this stuff works, I'm not gonna lie.
Just be careful not to blow up our bunker, you know?
Yeah, of course. Wait, there's also a countermeasure launcher. Oh my goodness, guys, we are gonna have the most protected submarine ever. But okay, I think this is enough stuff. I should probably figure out how any of this works. First of all, I wanna use this countermeasure launcher. This looks like the easiest, most simple thing to use. If I activate the lever, does it just enable some countermeasures? Okay, that does nothing. How do we use the countermeasures? Let's try to figure this out. If I search up countermeasure, this is the only thing that shows up. Maybe what I need is a manual crank. Maybe levers aren't good enough for these things. Maybe an energy node would also be good. I got no clue what I'm doing right now, but let's try it out. Can I put a manual crank down over here? Oh, I don't know what that just did. Oh, it's cranking. It's cranking. Can I put it on the side of this thing? Okay, that does nothing also. Okay, you know what? Forget the countermeasures. Who needs countermeasures? We're just not gonna have any. We don't need a backup plan, all right? Let's just figure out how this spear rocket launcher thing works. And before we activate that, I think one thing that we should do is let's build ourselves like a little test chamber. / set 0, and then let's go ahead and select each side of this, and then / stack 100. There we go. Now we have like a long test tube chamber where we can do some experimentation. Let's put a glass door down over here. Not a glass door, just like a wall, I meant. And then let's put one of these doors here. There we go. All right, so now this room is like bottled off from the rest of the space, so we can test out our stuff in here. Let's go ahead and put down one of these rocket pods, and then what happens if I click on it with one of these missiles? I think it just got loaded. Oh, interesting. So you can load the rocket pods. All right, that makes sense. Let me go ahead and, how many can I put in here? Can I put more than 4? Oh, it looks like oh wait, the limit is 4. I can't put any more. All right, and then to fire it, how does that work? Can I just use a regular lever? I'm really learning on the spot over here. This is sick. It looks like with a regular lever, nothing happens. All right, interesting. Maybe with the hand crank, manual crank. Will this do something? That does nothing. All right. I need to figure out how this thing works, bro. I'm gonna figure out the rocket pods.
Best of luck.
Battle cannon, auto loader. That's probably not what we need. Wait, hold on. What in the world am I hearing?
Oh, you might be hearing my gun. I made a shooting range.
You made a what? I gotta come see this. Yo, wait, this place looks so sterile. I like it.
Maybe Dash thought making a shooting range would be a good idea.
Oh yeah, it is a great idea. If we need to, I'll go out and get rid of that sea monster myself. You know, I actually don't care about sea monsters that much. It's not like they're sharks or anything.
All right, wait, this is actually looking kind of nice.
We could make this place into a vacation home if we ever wanted
A
to.
vacation home? Nah, this could be like our, if the world is ending, we go to its spot. That is if I can figure out how to use these things. All right, maybe we need like, I don't know. I just need to figure out how to power it. Manual aiming handle? Maybe that's what we need. Node trigger? Wait, that's another thing. That trigger? That sounds interesting. All right, so we've got the trigger there. Manual aiming handle. Is this, do I have to aim it before I can use it? Oh, wait, interesting. I can just aim anywhere. But then how do I fire it? I feel like this node trigger has something to do with it. Wait, maybe I need this thing. Weapon aimer. Shift click on an aimer node while the item is in your offhand for linking. Okay, what's an aimer node? I saw that earlier. Maybe we got to put that next to this, and then let's just go here. I got to shift click on this, and then how does it work? Oh, is it linked? Is it going? We're linking up to a lot of things right now. Wait a second. Maybe what I need to do is put 3 of these down next to each other, and then does it do anything? Still doesn't do anything. I'm figuring this thing out, dude. I'm determined. I'm not failing on this thing. Oh, wait a second. I figured something out. I figured out some new information. I know how to aim the stuff now. Okay, cool. So that's how you aim it. That's pretty simple. But now can I fire this thing? It doesn't work. Okay, maybe I gotta put 3 of these down again. Now will it work?
I think we should just come and practice at my shooting range. We don't need automatic torpedoes.
No. This has to work. This has to work. What if I break this? Now it looks like it's still aiming, so it's able to aim. I actually refuse to shoot these things by hand. I need to figure out a way to automatically do it. Okay, maybe these things aren't needed. This is so annoying, dude. I hate it when my torpedoes don't work. Okay, wait a second. Instead of using like this little tiny rocket pod thingy, this thing is too finicky to use. What about instead we just build like our own rocket? So we need to have a core of the rocket. This can be the core. We need to find a thruster as well. I think at least. I don't even know if we need a thruster. Oh, there it is. Okay, ordnance thruster. And then we need like a nose as well, right? What is this one? Ordnance nose warhead. All right, so now if we put this down here, how does this all work? Oh, wait, this looks like it links up. What happens if I press this button? Okay, that does nothing. Wait. I think I used the wrong pieces. Let me try building it out of something like this. And now, will this work? Oh my goodness. All right, guys, we're winning. We're killing that thing. I finally figured it out.
About time. Can we get out of here yet? It's too cold down here now.
Yeah. We'll be on our way out soon. Oh my goodness, that did an insane amount of damage. All right, well, I guess if we're not using the rocket pods, we should put a couple of these inside of the submarine. Let me go here and let's head back up in the submarine. And now, hold on. How are we gonna do this? I guess what we could do is just have like a rocket on each side of the submarine, something like this. Yeah, there we go. That looks pretty nice. We can have another one over here, and then we can just have like little hatches for these things to like stay inside of. Yeah, something like that. There we go. This will be like the missiles area. Wait, one thing that I need to test though, I gotta go back out here. Can we shoot these things by like putting a button in the back? That is very, very important to find out. Let's see. Does it work? Doesn't work. What? You really need to put a button? Bro, these things, man, rockets? Why do they gotta be so finicky? All right, what if we put button down here? That doesn't work either. Okay, what about like if we put a button up here? Okay, that does work. So it looks like we just have to power it from the middle, and I should probably stop doing that. Let me go here and put a button down. There we go. So now whenever these buttons get pressed, then there should be stuff going out. Let me also close up the back so that we don't have like the stuff from the thruster going all into the submarine. Next up, let's go ahead and just add all of the basic submarine stuff like a steering wheel and a couple of engines. The back over here can be where we put the engines. Yeah, 5 should be enough. Let me go ahead and just fill them all up with some coal. There we go. Ship's helm can go right over. Yeah, it could go like right here. Actually, let's elevate it a little bit. Yeah, like that. There we go. And then the last thing that we're going to need is a couple of floaters so that our submarine can go up and down. We can just add those here near the engine area. I'm not going to lie. We probably should have built this out of something a little bit lighter. I think these green terracotta blocks are like really heavy. So for that, I'll just cover up our entire roof with floaters. Hopefully this will be enough. All right, well guys, the nuclear submarine is pretty much ready to go now.
Great.
This place is pretty cozy, actually. If we need to stay here for for longer, then that's fine with me. I think we should have a crack at taking this monster out, though. What do you guys say?
Oh, one more thing, actually. We need some additional seats in the submarine. There's nowhere else for you guys to stay at.
Oh, yeah, that would be helpful.
Sorry, just a small little oversight while I was setting up the rockets and stuff. All right, there we go. Yeah, this is a nice little submarine now, except these buttons here, do not press them. They shoot a giant rocket that is hidden away under this trapdoor.
Whoa, those are nasty little things.
All right, well, Baby Dash, do you want to come?
Wait, first, look.
Let me see. What have you got down here?
You haven't seen the bunker yet. You should definitely come take a look.
I made an entire weapons workshop. Now I can become a superhero. Look at this. I'm like unkillable now.
Are you? Oh my goodness, I actually can't hit you.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of insane.
Yo, this place is looking nice. We have our own gumball machine in here.
That was Baby Dash's idea.
What's this place over here?
Oh, that's kind of just like the survival room in case we have to come here. Look, I even made some armor for myself.
Nice. Well, this place is really cool. We can definitely come here if we need to like hide out and the world is ending. But right now the world is not ending. The only thing that is preventing us from leaving is that sea monster. And soon we're gonna take it out. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, Dash, do you want any armor?
Oh no, I think I'll be fine. This submarine is my armor. If needed, you guys can get out of the submarine and shoot the monster on your own. But let's hope that the submarine can get the job done.
All right. Well, is this thing ready to drive?
Yep. All we need to do is just go ahead and let the water in, and I can do that with the magic wand. If I just do / set 0 and then / stack, I don't know, 20, we should start seeing, yep, the water is coming in. All right, well, guys, is everyone ready to go? Let me go ahead and put a seat down for myself as well. I kind of forgot to do that.
Yep, I'm ready to go blow this thing up.
All right, well, here goes nothing, I guess. Let me go in here, hit assemble, and the ship is called the Knuckle Tabby Timer. And we're going up. We're going up. It's working. It's working so well. Now, where is that sea monster at?
I think it's working a little too well.
No, and it's working perfectly. You don't understand. I guess we can just drive around here and see where that thing is. Uh-oh, guys, I think I should have put some more engines down. We're going a little bit slow.
Wait, what is that?
We being shot at or something? What's happening?
Is the sea monster even here anymore?
There it is! Hey, sea monster, why don't you go ahead and eat this? Oh my goodness, that was insane!
What? That was it? I wanted to shoot it with my RPG.
Dude, did you see it? We didn't even need an RPG. That was the sickest thing I've ever seen. Literally just one shot of the rocket and he was done for. Wait, guys, you mind doing me a favor real quick? Can you press that other rocket button? Not right now. I want to see like what it does though if I'm standing up here. All right, go ahead and press it.
Okay.
Just press the other. No, just go ahead.
All right.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I think it hit like kelp or something. Maybe those rockets weren't meant to go underwater, but that worked out perfectly. That monster got destroyed.
You know, I didn't have my doubts about your little submarine experiment, but it seems like it worked quite well.
Part of the submarine got a little bit damaged, but it looks like the inside is still mostly dry. We've only got a little bit of water up here for some reason.
Well, now can we go back home?
We sure can. All right, well, let's get out of this place. That was pretty crazy, and if you want to watch the next video, then click on the video on the screen right now.